Joining me now, California Congressman Robert Garcia. He sits on the Homeland Security Committee. Congressman, talk me through the implications of these leaks for our national security.
Thank you. Happy Easter. Listen, I think obviously this is a very serious situation. The leaks are very serious. And a lot of us are very concerned about the information, obviously, that's now been online and being reproduced. It also should be very concerning that it looks like many of these documents were tampered with and have been adjusted to fit a narrative. And so I think that's also something that we should be concerned about. I think the broader issue here is obviously this is under investigation. The DOJ is involved. The White House is involved. But I think we need to find out, obviously, who leaked this information. And almost as important is why the information was leaked. There is currently an ongoing effort by many in this country, particularly some on the extreme right and perhaps others, to delegitimize our involvement in Ukraine, to kind of throw us off our mission there, to not support NATO and our efforts there in Ukraine. And so I think it's very concerning that anything that could not just hurt Ukraine on the ground, but also anything that really puts our efforts in the United States backwards and not to support Ukraine, I think is really concerning. I think that's something that we're going to hopefully be finding out in the weeks ahead as we get more information and the DOJ investigation moves on.
Well, to that point, I'm talking to you in your capacity as a member of the Homeland Security Committee. It is not lost on me that you are also a member of the House Oversight Committee. From both of those perches, what are you hoping to hear from defense officials when these come to these questions of who did this and why did they do it?
Well, I think there's going to be two. I mean, listen, I think certainly there's going to be some, I'm assuming some classified briefings that are going to be happening pretty soon. But also, I would not be surprised if this makes it actually to some of our committees, particularly on oversight. I think that as someone that sits on the National Security Subcommittee of Oversight, it's very concerning. And I think the key question that I have is why was the information leaked? And why is the information essentially being tampered with and changed possibly to fit a certain narrative? And so I think that's what's very, very concerning, especially when there is such an effort to try to weaken our resolve and our support for Ukraine. I think more broadly, I think the DOJ is also very interested in also the other damage that's happened in a relationship with other countries. This is not just an issue around Ukraine and our efforts there. I mean, there's information that's been leaked around China, around Israel, around efforts that are happening there in that country when we've seen a lot of upheaval that's happened, of course, recently. And so the broader issue is also trust with our allies. The broader issue is ensuring that the information that is being put out there is verified, and that we're also securing our sources on the ground, that we're making sure that our allies are reassured, and most importantly, that we're not causing any sort of damage to our efforts in Ukraine, and particularly the Ukrainian people. I think that is the key thing that right now we're all focused on, is making sure that effort continues to be supported and is successful.